like I said, Pain and Lil Flip, they was cool about it. It was what it
I
was.
love them both. It's all good.
Yeah, shout to both of them.
Pain, I love you, bro. I love you, bro.
What about
But
Flip?
you know what the fuck going on, man. Quit playing.
Okay. Yeah, everybody, they didn't handle your comments as well. Shout to your boy Niddy. Niddy, he put up a post and he was very, very direct. And I want to read part of it because I don't want to misconstrue his words.
Right.
Hey, Yung Joc, why you keep telling lies? And I'm gonna leave out the curse words.
Okay.
Why you keep telling lies that me and Gucci stole that record Go Ahead from you? That we did 15 years ago. Every time a camera on you. That's some lame-ish to lie about, my boy. How you gonna discredit that man's talent like that, bro? You ain't never in life had a conversation with me and none of that because it ain't never happened, nigga. I produced the biggest hit record of your career and that is changed your life. You, and here we go with something that's near and dear to your heart. You even effed over Chino Dollar. When you got your deal and probably still owe that boy to today. You're effed up and unappreciative. I don't think he is clearly like, yo, this ain't a case of me not remembering. This did not happen.
Hey, man, I'm going to say something, and I'm going to be as real as I can be. Sometimes your positioning can make you look like a bad guy. And I'm speaking of Niddy, his positioning. There's a lot of scenarios that have taken place that caused certain shifts. I could say something to you today, or I could say something in front of you, and it's not even directed towards you. But because this is my stance on something, I can shift the whole camaraderie between us because you don't agree, or you overly agree. You could be like, no, okay, he on that. I ain't fucking with that. I ain't got to tell him I ain't fucking with it, but now I know where he's staying. Now I know how to play the situation. So a lot of things have taken place in throughout history, in our history. And, of course he gonna feel like that because I told the whole story of what I saw happen. Now, unapologetically, I'm just speaking the truth, right? But I didn't want to ruffle nobody's feathers in the process either. But it's the truth. How I felt is how I felt. What I witnessed is what I witnessed. What I went through is what I went through. Chino Dollar still with me to this day. Chino sitting right there. Chino, what's up?
Yo.
So, you certain things you have to sit back and just be like, okay, and I get it. And he said a lot of other things, and I even said he pulled up on me and I borrowed some money from him at a gas station for some gas. Man, I don't know. I get it. People take low blows. I ain't gonna involve nobody else in nobody's shit because I could tell other stories that paint a picture of the type of guy, or not even the type of guy, the type of deals Niddy has done, or some of the conflicts. But to do that, I gotta go in and I may have to expose somebody else's hand. Mm-hmm. And in this situation, I'd rather not go any further because guess what? I ain't gonna make them more upset. You know what I'm saying? Now, somebody could say, well, what you on VladTV for? Tell the truth. I'll tell the truth. But I wish not to put no more energy in that basket. It is what it is. Because Niddy and I had reconciled years after that. We did. Mm-hmm. And then, that was a situation that took place. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it out there. Rest in peace to my homie Wallow. You know Mykko Montana?
Absolutely.
All right. Now I'm gonna show you how shit be happening, game changing shit. Mykko Montana had signed to Niddy first, right? His first record he put out with K-Count. You remember that?
Yep.
All right. So when they did that record, Mykko was signed to Niddy. He didn't want to be in the deal no more because the deal was almost over. He felt like Niddy hadn't done anything for him. Wallow brought me Mykko, like Mykko, like Joc, Mykko, bro, from the south side, woo, blah, blah, blah. We need help. Here goes his contract. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? We sitting in Red Lobster. He brings me a contract. And I'm saying to myself, now damn, do I really want to? you know, what you want me to do? Me and Niddy, we good now at this point. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't want to be at odds ends with them. And that's why I was just kind of like, But when I saw Mykko say how he felt, he was just like, bro, I got a hit record out. You know, brain ain't no, this shit finna take off. Da-da-da. I was like, well, what you want me to do? He like, man, I need help, man. Get me out the deal, man. Can you help me make another way? And I was like, well, you know what? I got a homie that I rock with that I might could help you make some shake with. So you know who I went to? I went to P from QC. This was way before the Migos, way before anything. P was rocking. I said, P, I think this would be a good move for you. P was ready. I could tell the type of dude P was that just knowing him, he wasn't gonna play with it. And I'm like, well, shit, he already got a hit record. P is focused. I could see what direction he's going in. He wants to win in this space, the music industry. And he's got relationships, but he's got a certain demeanor that he knows how to nurture his relationships to keep them solid. So I put a play together. After looking over the contracts and everything, I called Niddy. So I was like, look, bro, you could try to do this, but you got a song that's starting to grow and it's about to blow up. Now, if you create friction with Niddy now, it's gonna go wrong. It's gonna go wrong. You know what I'm saying? And here I am. I've reconciled with Niddy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'm like, all right, Mykko, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna talk to Niddy, see what we can do. Maybe I can get y'all in a good space. Me and Wallow can help move you through this situation. Okay, cool. I go to Niddy like, oh, okay, well, shit, I mean, what you can make happen? I said, I just got a bigger plate, Niddy, you know what I'm saying? You'll still get your percentage, but we just need to renegotiate them and come to terms where I can let Mykko do his thing. I'm gonna hook him up with somebody who gonna make the play happen. So P got his attorney. P is spending his money with an attorney and no play. That money is being spent. So that means the business is real, okay? We get to a point, terms going back and forth where we about to do this deal. Mykko Montana could possibly have had that takeoff like the Migos, you know what I'm saying? Because his record was big enough, he got the right cat about to be behind him. You know, get everything done. I sit down with Mykko, me and Wallow, and I'll never forget this shit. Shit, we was at Red Lobster, and you know, Mykko like, bro, I seen him watering up at the eyes. You know, street niggas when they get emotional like that, you know it's like, you really want this. And he's like, yeah, bro, I'm good, man. I appreciate you, bro. This is all I've been praying for. I want to take care of my family and take care of my niggas, man. I want to make it. I said, all right. Do you know, Niddy calls me one day and goes, hey, check this out, you don't believe this shit. I'm like, what? Shit, I got Mykko to resign.
What?
I'm holding the phone like, what? Yeah, you know, he went ahead and signed the paper. Shit, we good. I'm fucking mind blown because I'm like, bro, what? I'm not understanding. Like, the whole reason for doing this was to get him in a position to be able to sign over here with P. And what? What you mean, bro? Because it's not clicking. And I'm like, I'm not understanding what the fuck are you saying, because this man spending his money. He ready to get this man he ready to get you a bag in this position, in this situation, and Mykko, and take this man up through that. So I'm like, I'm not understanding. I'm frustrated because why are you calling me when I am the liaison in this deal? I'm the middleman helping put this deal together. Me and Wallow, and I'm not understanding how you calling me, telling me you got this guy to resign, which is gonna void all the terms that we're paying to negotiate now. What are you doing? So imagine me telling Wallow this, and he like, what? And I'm like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. So me having to go back to P, like, yeah, man, I don't know if it's true or not, but we might need to holler at Mykko, because Niddy said that he got Mykko to re-sign the paperwork. And that was a moment in history where I was like, ooh. Ooh. Whew. It was like, damn, bro, like, what you just, I don't know what to say, bro. Like, Damn, what kind of shit that is? This what we doing? And so I understand why certain cats get upset when certain things happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because they see things differently, and some people are just selfish. You heard them coming. I gave you the biggest record you ever made. No, nigga, we gave each other the biggest record. You couldn't have done it without me. I could have done it without you at that moment. Huh? Let's talk about this shit. What the fuck are you saying? Yeah, It's Going Down was a very big record. That was my first introduction to the world as a star. But guess what? You couldn't have done it without me. I couldn't have done it without you, brother. You didn't grab me by the hand, walk me into a room and say, here's a hit. No, shit happened and things happened and cause and effect brought us back together with me paying you, with myself and Chino Dollar paying you for this. Yeah, you know, and a lot of headaches came along with it as well, you know, but that's okay. That's here nor there. I could care less, but I had to go on and put that story out there because that's another one of those monumental moments in our history in Atlanta of the do's and don'ts when it comes to the music industry. Because a lot of cats don't believe this shit until they in that position. And they like, well, damn, this the shit bro was talking about.
Absolutely.
And I'm not trying to throw Niddy no further under the dust. I'm not. I'm under the dirt. I'm not. I'm just expressing how, you know, certain things come along with people. So one would say, well, damn, you and Niddy, it was good after that. Yeah, we talked and everything. But once there was certain things happen and made me look like an idiot. Going back to Pierre, his attorney and everybody I got involved, and these people ready to put this fucking bag behind the situation. And I done sat down and I've taken the time to help curate this whole new relationship that is already severed between Niddy and Mykko. And then, you know, I see why you have these issues now. It's just certain business practices. Maybe it's just the way you move sometimes. Do I love you for being the producer of It's Going Down? I do. Do I love you for helping change my life? I do. But I hope you love me the same because it took both of us, my boy. You know?
Well, with that said, I mean, God willing, you know, and I always say in business, it's no permanent friends, it's no permanent enemies. God willing, y'all can come back together, do it again.
Who knows? Me and him made good music.
Absolutely.
I'm saying once we reconciled and came back together and did a whole record with Jasmine Sullivan and Marsha Ambrosia. We did records and they were good records. It just was still so much chaos in the midst of other things that were happening, man. And sometimes, you know, it's just like relationships. You break up with somebody and we're going to get back together and make it right. And you get back and still get the same type of outcome. Sometimes that's just how it go. But hey, look, I don't got no issues. The shit that he and I had issues with, that shit long gone and over with. You know what I'm saying? I just hate that he got caught up in that last interview, and I just had to express how I felt because that's where I was at with it. It was that moment of me saying, you know what, man, if y'all don't want to put the respect on my name, let me give you a few reasons why it's okay too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people don't see the reasoning that, you know, the most the most interesting stories are always the backstories. Yep. Because you be done set your mind on all these other falsified thoughts and how it happened. And then one day when the truth hit you, you like, whoa. Was that little white kid on IG? Whoa, it's like a whole new world. Yeah, that's how it be. Because you be caught out there like, damn, I never knew that. That's how it go.